People often think of freelancing as a side hustle, but that's just an error in thinking, because anything can be your main thing, just as anything can be your side hustle. Let's look at 5 reasons why you should have more than your client projects to look forward to every day as a freelancer. A freelancer's life is a repetitive cycle of tasks, with every day feeling like the day before. And if you're new to freelancing, you may be enjoying being your own boss, and every new project is an adventure. But do this over and over for like 5 years and more, and you start to feel like
robot.
And one of the ways to overcome things like social media addiction, burnout, and your life feeling like an endless cycle with the same things happening over and over and over again is having alternative outlets, which essentially means having side quests that can add some flavor and variety to your life. Anytime I feel like I'm getting a little too addicted to social media or struggling to get a handle on things, just generally, I turn to writing and creating videos for the YouTube channel and working on some other personal projects like my personal music projects, stuff that no client is paying me for. And the fact that I have side quests to help me turn away from normal daily grind and working for clients, it helps me combat monotony, and it just works wonders for me. Freelancing is notoriously unpredictable. Projects you thought you had lined up could just be shifted or completely cancelled. Sometimes you could feel drained from chasing down the next client, and also sometimes what you earned the last month may not be what you will earn the next month. So things are just constantly going up and down and fluctuating. And if you freelance for long, you should know what I'm talking about. Depending solely on one source of income can be risky for you as a freelancer. And that's where side quests can help you. Side quests will allow you as a freelancer to have multiple income streams, providing you a little bit more financial stability and security. I'll give you an example. I started freelancing over 6 years ago now. I realized that I needed to start to work on my personal brand and have my own side projects, basically. And that was how this channel, TheBrimFactor, started. Now, I have a monetized channel with over 13,000 subscribers at the time of making this video, which serves as a new income stream for me that keeps growing every day. And there's stuff like partnerships and affiliate earnings. Not a lot, but at least enough to take care of some small expenses. And another great thing is, as long as I keep nurturing this side quest, it will keep growing, and there is no cap to how much I could make potentially from these things over a long period of time. But I need to mention that I hardly ever recommend multiple streams of income, at least not in the way that most people think about it or approach it, which is like branching out to an entirely different area that you will require new skill sets. Multiple streams of income is great when it is done right, using a method known as convergent diversification, but more on that later. While freelancing gives you flexibility and allows you to be your own boss, it can also feel like you're isolated and detached from a sense of purpose. And if you've not started feeling that way yet, I can assure you, at some point in your freelancing career, you will feel like a tool, a tiny cog in someone else's machine.
You use me!
And it's not a pleasant feeling. Side quests allow you as a freelancer to pursue your own interests outside of your client work. More than just the monetary benefits of this side quest, the intangible return that you get by feeling fulfilled when you have something of your own that you're doing, it's immensely refreshing. Now, freelancers constantly improve their craft. You have to, because you are the business. So if you want to improve the business, you have to improve yourself. So seeking opportunities to expand your skills and expertise is very important. Side quests offer you a low-pressure environment for experimentation and growth, giving you a place to explore without the fear of disappointing some clients. If you're a web designer, create websites for yourself. If you are a software developer, develop something of your own. If you're a musician like myself, produce and release your own music. Break out of the mentality of doing stuff only when you get paid like a mercenary. Doing stuff for the fun of it is the best way to keep your creative juices flowing. Because with such projects, you're more daring and there are no budgets to mismanage, there are no deadlines to meet, all the rules can't be broken, and your mind is just completely free to roam in an abundance of creative space. The best part is that this translates to better results when you actually take on client projects, because you have been practicing. This benefit of side quests for freelancers is most helpful, especially to new freelancers who have more time on their hands than, say, those who are more established. You will soon be so busy that you won't have time for yourself or anything else. So now that you have time, you might as well work for yourself. Now, one of the most significant benefits of side quests for you as a freelancer is the opportunity to build an impressive portfolio that showcases your talents and everything that you can do. A common misconception about portfolios among freelancers is that you have to have projects that you did for actual paying clients on your portfolio. But that's just not true. It's not like a regular job, where you have to present your CVs, and then your employer or your potential employer could even go as far as trying to check if everything you have on there is actually accurate. Check your job history. Did you actually do this job that you said you did, and all of that? Your clients wouldn't care whether or not you were paid for the work that you have on your portfolio. That's the difference between you as a freelancer and somebody who has a regular job. All they care about is to see what you have done in the past. And nothing brings you more clients than showing your work. Here's another thing I think you should do.